Hey guys, Pignorance559 here. Um, Tonight's new episode. We're gonna keep it versatile here. Um, Not only does my YouTube content Pignorance559 here, I know the title itself is pretty damn self-explanatory, but we also keep it versatile here. Like to mix it up, and we're gonna talk about the sport of boxing. We're gonna talk about the sport of boxing tonight. Quick video before I go to bed. Well, before I go to sleep in my vehicle. um This is to all my boxing fans out there, to all the boxing heads out there, the big, huge, die-hard fans of the sport of boxing. Huge fans of the sweet science. Um, yes, the sport of boxing, the best sport. A real, true gentleman sport. Toe to toe. None of that MMA, none of that kicking, and none of that Bellator or UFC. No, we're a real man sport. Okay, toe to toe. You know, I feel like for the UFC fans and all that, if they like that. That's their stuff. But to me, the sport of boxing has always been, that's what it's always been about. Um, it's where the real business is at. Let the best man win. Fight on your feet. When two men they start hugging it out, tickle each other just to take each other on the ground and all that kicking. Nah, dude. It's just to me. I just feel like it's just some folks say it's barbaric, but to me, it's just like it's like you know they call it the modern day gladiator. Gladiator cage for modern day, the year 2025. But boxing is where it's at because I just don't like it. I don't like the hugging and all that stuff. To me, it's just like the last act of a desperate man. Well, if I can't see you with these hands and on my feet, and you're more better than me and more superior than me, well, I'm gonna take you down. Whatever your gift is, whatever it is what it is. But to me, boxing's where it's at. Um, I don't know if you guys heard. For those that aren't huge fans of the sport of boxing, but we got big fights coming up. There's a big, huge roster. I mean, this thing is fully stacked. Let me tell you, man. You got Devin Haney, dude. Devin the Dream Haney. He just suffered a loss from Ryan Garcia, but uh, they I guess Ryan Garcia got caught cheating or whatever, so they took Devin's loss and he's back at O. So that was pretty cool for the sanctions to the higher ups to rain down, and because when you're taking peds and all that stuff, it's not, you got to keep the sport clean. You know what I'm saying? Same thing goes for the sport of MMA, UFC, Bellator, all those fuckers, all those dudes. They're all on roids, dude. Everyone knows that, but it's no excuse. Keep the sport clean. So Devin Haney versus Ramirez. Ramirez, for those that don't know who Ramirez is, he is a West Coast cat. He's from here, Califas. I believe he's from Hanford or Fresno. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think he's from Fresno or Hanford, but he is training with none other than Southern Califa's most, RGBA, Robert Garcia Boxing Academy. Robert Garcia's. When you're talking the Garcias, you're talking Oxnard, aka Boxnard. Where they breed boxers. I mean, they got boxers out there. You know what I'm saying? Real fighters, real solid, guerreros, way. Tiran un chingo de putazos ahí in Oxnard. Um, and when you're talking Oxnard, you're talking the Garcias, you're talking the Robert Garcias, the Mikey Garcias, the puro pinche Mikey, the Rios, Bam Bam. You're talking Oxnard. Neno, he was with the RGBA Familia for so damn long till he departed with Mayweather Promotions, then came back. But Neno, he's always been family with RGBA. But Robert Garcia Boxing Academy is a very well known, highly respected. The Garcia's name in Oxnard comes highly respected. Everyone in the 805 knows them. They got some haters too, but you know what? Fuck them. I send my love and respects all the way from the 559 TC Tulare County. You know what I'm saying? So the Garcias. So that's what Ramirez is training. He is training with the RGBA Robert Garcia Boxing Academy. So he's under a very, very solid training camp. Again, Devin Haney versus Ramirez. Then you got the other bout. None other than Teofimo Lopez versus Barbosa Jr. Okay? Teofimo, man. He's just he's just a different animal. Teofimo is a different animal. His pedigree is just stacked. Power, speed, ringmanship. I mean, he made Lomachenko look like Lomachenko was the Matrix, but Teofimo stepped in, an extraordinary boxer, made someone like Lomachenko look ordinary, you know? So, Teofimo Lopez versus Barbosa. And that's coming up next. Next fight is going to be Ryan Garcia versus Rollies. Now, you guys, keep in mind, when people talk about, Ryan Garcia versus Rollies, Rollies is going to fuck him up. You need to keep in mind, boxers do evolve. Boxers do elevate, with their experience in the sport of boxing. Everyone likes to talk shit and talk about, Ryan Garcia and Rolly's sparring session when they were in the Mayweather gym, inside Floyd Mayweather's boxing gym. Rolly was giving Ryan Garcia a run for his money. He was controlling the fight. He brought the fight to Ryan. He forced Ryan to fight his fight, Rolly's fight. That was a long time ago, dude. Like, it was crazy. It was crazy. Rolly was, he was kind of like beating the dog shit out of Ryan. But anywho, those are the three major fights that are coming up, right? You guys need to check the weigh-ins too. So let's go back to the list. Devin Haney versus Ramirez. Who do I think is gonna win? This is my opinion, you guys, and I'm gonna hit you guys with my boxing IQ from what it is that I know, okay? And I'm not trying to brag, I'm not trying to boast. It's just from what the hell I know of the sport of boxing. Devin Haney versus Ramirez. Who's gonna win? Who do I pick? I got to go. Damn, Ramirez has them. Again, Devin better be careful. He better not get caught with Ramirez's heavy ass hands. Pinches manos de piedra, güey. His hands fucking hurt. He's got those hands of stone. You know what I'm saying? So, but Devin Haney, man, you know what? I picked Devin Haney. I'm gonna pick Devin Haney with the W. But the thing is, when Devin lost, I noticed his performance versus Ryan Garcia. It wasn't the Devin Haney that we all seen. Devin Haney is a very, very dangerous, explosive, elite fighter. He was like Mayweather Jr. to me, in my eyes. That's how great Devin Haney is. So when I saw him fighting, how he performed against Garcia, I'm like, what the hell? This ain't the Haney that I know. This ain't the Haney that all of America, the whole world knows. Why is he fighting like this? But when he lost, Haney he just wasn't the same. Now, I picked Devin Haney because I feel like he has better ringmanship, more power, more speed. He just better not get caught with some of Ramirez's heavy hands. But I picked Devin Haney because I can see the hunger and fire and for revenge, because he wants to run that back with Ryan Garcia. He has to beat Ramirez to get back to Garcia. So I picked Devin Haney. That's who I pick. Teofimo Lopez versus Barbosa. Who do I choose? Teofimo Lopez, man. This guy Teo, man, he's something else. He is special. His pedigree is just out of this world, dude. Power, speed, explosiveness, ringmanship, discipline, hunger, the desire to just come back and keep winning. Teal's something else, man. You know, don't let that pretty boy face, that pretty boy with that pretty face fool you. That's a pretty boy. Not only with a smile, but that's a killer with a smile right there. He ain't just a pretty boy. You know, them hands hurt. So I picked Teofimo Lopez. Um, Last one, Garcia versus Rollies. Dude, I gotta go with Ryan Garcia. I gotta go with Ryan Garcia because Rollies is just not the same fighter that he used to be. Everyone knows Rollies was he was like the Puerto Rican, Puerto Riqueño, Dominicano, just version of who Tyson. He was like the Puerto Rican Dominicano version of a Tyson. You know, he's a savage, bro, and he still is. But ever since Tank fucked him up, dude, Tank knocked him out cold, dude. I mean, Rolly didn't know where the hell he was. He's like, what the hell? What year is it? What realm is this? You know, it's like Tank. He when he landed flush, like he was just timing him. So when he lost, it did something to him here, and it did something to his heart. You know, these fighters, you gotta pay attention to them. Um, a loss does so much to a fighter. It's either gonna make them or break them. Prime perfect example right now. When Canelo fought Mayweather, I remember I was in Santa Barbara County. I was in Santa Barbara County. I was in the city of Carpinteria. When Floyd fought Canelo, I was the only one putting money down on Floyd, while everybody else around me was a Canelo fan, and they called me a sellout. But I knew because I knew just the magnitude of greatness that Floyd Mayweather is. Um, but what happened when Floyd beat him? Canelo chose to let that loss, his O, had to go. But it made him a better boxer. If you notice, he came back fighting like Mayweather now. You know, he's more of a defensive, very explosive and brawling, but at the same time defensive, very smart. He came out boxing more like Floyd. It made him a better fighter. But Rollies, when Tank knocked him out, cold, it did something to Rollies. He was never the same again. He's just not the same again. And I believe that and in comparison, because both Rolly and Garcia fought Tank. Tank never really he didn't knock out Ryan Cole, but he did hit him in the rib, dude. Those rib shots hurt. Those liver shots hurt. Y'all ever been hit in the ribs? It hurts, bro. Especially when it catches you off guard and you're not flexing to prepare yourself to get hit with that body shot. It hurts. It hurts. So when Ryan took that knee, I'm like, damn. But I picked Garcia. I picked Garcia versus Rolly because Ryan Garcia knows what's on the line, and he's still got a lot. He's still got a lot that he wants to do. He's still got a lot of mouths to shut up. And Ryan's doing good. He's doing good. Just stop cheating. Don't be taking no peds. Don't be doing none of that. You know, you don't need none of that to be great. Now that I picked my fighters for the winners, this is what I predict. Teofimo Lopez. Teo is gonna take out Devin Haney, and he's gonna take out Garcia. And the reason I pick, I'm unbiased with it. Okay, I keep it real. I'm not gonna support no fighter just because he's brown, he's Rasa. I'm gonna support. Of course, I'm gonna support. You know, just like all my black brothers and sisters, they support Floyd Mayweather or all these black fighters because to support their black fighters, and it's a marvelous thing. It's a beautiful thing. But me, when it comes to my opinions, when it comes to the sport of boxing, I keep it real. I keep it 100. And I'm not gonna sugarcoat shit. So, you guys, keep your eyes open because these fights are gonna be really good. They're gonna be explosive. These are what fights are supposed to be like, you know. But that's what I pick. That's why I'm picking who's gonna win, and in the sport of boxing, when we're also speaking about the sport of boxing, Floyd Mayweather's already retired, so it kind of sucks because when you're talking about the sport of boxing, you know, you're talking Floyd Mayweather. But since the cash cow retired, the undefeated GOAT, the undefeated champ, Floyd Mayweather, when you speak of the sport of boxing, you're talking Canelo Alvarez, and they're talking about this bout going down soon with Canelo Alvarez versus Terrence Crawford, the brother from Nebraska. So that's gonna be a good fight too. These are really good fights. Um, but yeah, guys, stay tuned, keep your eyes open, and chances are I'm not even gonna be able to watch the fight. I'm gonna have to watch them on YouTube because I'm gonna be at work. But you guys, it's something that I wanted to share with you guys. Yes, I'm a big, huge fan of the sport of boxing. It will always be that way, and it is something that'll never change. It's the best sport in the whole world. You think of any fighting sport that's good, it's the sport of boxing. It ain't MMA, it ain't UFC, it ain't Bellator, it ain't none of that. Hug it out, fight on the ground. No, 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 no. Enséñese a ser un hombre, güey. Párese en sus pinches pies, güey, y tira pinche putazos, güey, como un pinche hombre, güey. No tenga miedo, güey. ¿Cómo que hug it out? Ay, quítase, güey. Órale. So, that's just me. And it's just my opinion. I know I'm not alone. The world of boxing fans, we are everywhere. Anywho, I wanted to show you guys this video so you guys can check out the weigh-ins and you can see just how explosive, just how stacked these fights are. Check out the video, folks. Enjoy.
The WBO Super Lightweight Championship of the World is on the line. Two-time world champion Teofimo, the Takeover Lopez, takes on the undefeated interim champ. Teofimo, the Takeover Lopez, and the undefeated interim champ Arnold Barboza Jr. It's all for the WBO Super Lightweight World Championship. Friday night, May 2nd, Times Square, New York City. The triple header. This will be one of the major contests for the WBO Super Lightweight World title. Undefeated two-time world champion Devin the Dream Haney takes on former Super Lightweight champion of the world, Jose El Jaguar Ramirez. Two-time world champion Devin the Dream Haney, former Super Lightweight world champion Jose El Jaguar Ramirez. Friday, May 2nd, Times Square, New York City. Live on DAZN Worldwide. Two of the best in the world at 140 pounds facing each other.
So there you have it, folks. You saw it for yourself. These fights are super stacked. I already know who my winners are going to be. Y'all saw me. Y'all heard me choose. Make sure you guys tune in on Fight Night, folks. And as always, you guys, I conclude with this. This is Pignorance 559, Brown Pride, Black Power. I love y'all. Stay safe.